All right, guys. So I'm going to break down why a seller would sell on seller finance. I get asked this question quite a bit, and there's a number of different reasons a seller would sell either on creative or seller finance terms. One, they don't need the money. They just want to sell their property and they want their price, which is fine. Um, but I think more of the question is, how do I portray that to the seller? What are some ways that I can tell or show the seller it's actually been more beneficial for them? So once we understand or are able to provide that seller with that information as to why it would be better or more beneficial potentially for them to sell on seller finance, they get a little bit more intrigued. When you show them how they can make more money doing it this way, now they start to wonder like, hey, maybe I do want to do this, right? So the easiest way to talk through this is we'll just say, for instance, that a property is owned free and clear, and they want $500,000 for it. Well, you say we'll say $520,000, 525. So 525 is the price that they want. And you say, great, I will give you the 525 if we can get terms. And so why does that make sense for a seller to take a 30-year loan at 3%? Well, we'll show you. So if we can pull up the whiteboard here, and maybe I can move this over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this amortization schedule with you, right? So let's just say that the purchase price is $525,000. You're going to put $25,000 down, and you're going to have a regular loan term, 30 years, and an interest rate that's not too high, not too low, kind of in the middle, 3%, right? Now for the seller, this is what you want to show them: the breakdown, the monthly schedule. If you look at the monthly schedule, you'll see your total payment will be $2,100. But what you want to give to the seller is look at the amount of interest that they're getting on this loan, right? So if you look at the annual, it's all front loaded. It's all, the highest amount of interest is going to be paid year one, and then followed subsequent years, right? So all of this is the interest that is being paid through, let's just say, year 10. The balloon is in year 10. Okay. And so if we look at just a spreadsheet of this, the total is 133,000 that would be given to the seller for interest. That'll be their total amount of interest that they will make just on 3% of the purchase price. So with that being said, the purchase price is 525, interest is 133,000. The total that they're going to be making over that 10-year period is $658,000, right? So this is a reason why somebody might be interested more in the seller finance portion, because they can see that they're going to make a lot more money, right? They're going to make $30,000 more than if they just were to take the cash and kind of run. So this is a number that you kind of want to lead with and let the sellers know, hey, you're going to be getting a lot more money than you would if you just took the actual asking price. So creating a win-win and showing your sellers that this is a possibility for them may work out, and hopefully it does. So if you are in that situation and are presenting an offer, hopefully this helps, gives you a little bit more ammunition, something to talk to the seller about, and how you can create that win-win, because this is the payment that you want, right? Lower down payment, but they're also getting what they want. They're getting more money in the end of it. So if this has been helpful for you and you're able to leverage it, please let me know in the comments. If you think somebody else could benefit from seeing this, make sure you share it. And for more tips and tricks, make sure to follow along.